Today's topic is how to know if he's marriage material or it's time to cut your losses and move on. I'm Dr. Diana Kirshner, and welcome to Love in 90 Days Live here on my Facebook page, Dating to True Love Mentor. Please let me know where you're watching from. I love comments. I jump on here after the live to answer any comments or questions. And please tag someone who should be watching this right now. And I'd love it if you hit the like or heart button. So I'm very excited today. My book, Love in 90 Days, was chosen as one of the top 10 most inspiring books in August by Aspire magazine. So that's pretty exciting. I'm really, really happy about that. Today's topic is very, very important. If marriage is your love intention, or perhaps committed, lasting love is truly your heart's desire. Hey, Becky. Yeah, so it's very, very important. Whether you're between matches right now, or let's say you're suffering in limbo with someone who seems to be waffling about a commitment, the information today is critical for you to know for your future happiness. So I'm going to read you a question that was sent in to me. Dear Dr. Diana, I've done it again. I fell for the wrong guy. He had no real interest in a serious relationship or making a commitment. Obviously, I missed all the signs. So could you please tell me what are the signs of the marrying kind of men? Please tell me what to look for. And this is from Susan in Omaha. So this is a very important question because often women will just fall into a relationship with someone they meet if the chemistry is right, you know, or they're convenient, it works in terms of their life. And this is not a way to go if your intention is to create a family for yourself or to have marriage or remarriage or a really long-term commitment. So the question is, which guys are marriage material? Okay. So, hey, Joya. There are 3 strong signs based on research by Rutgers University and the National Marriage Project. Now, guys who are marriage material tend to have grown up with both biological parents. So they've had role models of relationships that work. So they come from intact families, which is interesting. Another finding is that they go to church regularly. They have a religious belief or they have a spiritual practice, and they actually follow through with that, and it's a big part of their lives, or at least a steady, constant part of their lives. So they go to church. And the third thing is they agreed with the statement, you'd be ready to marry tomorrow if the right person came along. So they're indicating readiness right there. They're indicating readiness. You know, sometimes women confuse readiness with neediness or desperateness, but readiness is a very important factor. I know that the cool, difficult to get guys are often the ones that kind of turn you on, but readiness for commitment is a very important, good factor to look for when you're dating. This is very, very telling, very, very telling. Now, there are 4 more signs that a guy is not a commitment phobe. 4 more signs. Hey, Betty. That are important, very important signs that he's not a commitment phobe, that he's ready for a lasting relationship. If he's in the childbearing years, he will say that he wants children. Okay, this is very telling. If you want children, make sure you choose someone who indicates they want children. You know, I can't tell you how many women we have coached who actually are choosing guys who are not indicating this, even though their heart's desire is to have that family. So look for that marker. Look for that marker if you want children. Number 2, this is interesting. Guys who are marriage material believe that married people have better sex lives than singles. Now, and by the way, this is true. In the studies and research on sexual satisfaction, actually married people have better sex lives than singles. And this is really really interesting, really, really interesting. Most people think, oh, the singles are, swinging, they're having such a good time, or not swinging, but they're, kind of partying and having a lot of sex. But the actual truth is that married people are having very beautiful sexual relationships that are very fulfilling, and they're actually having more sex. So a marriage material guy is going to actually understand this, that married people actually have better sex. Also, he's going to believe in the value of marriage. He's going to believe in the value of marriage. He's going to indicate by what he's saying that he looks up to it, that he thinks that it's a good thing, that people, the real truth about marriage is that marriage or long-term committed lasting love helps both men and women become happier, healthier, to live longer. The research is very, very, very clear. And that's for both men and women. There's less of an effect for women, but definitely for men. Marriage is a fantastic thing. Lasting love is like the fountain of health and youth, actually. And marriage material guys actually know that marriage is valuable. It's valuable to them. And guys who are in good marriages also are more successful, by the way. And then the fourth factor is that they worry less about the risks of divorce. These are not people who are, Bubba-micing about how terrible divorce is and how this one's suffering and that one's suffering. That's not on their mind. They're not focused on the negative aspects or the fear of what might go wrong in a relationship. So these are really key factors. In fact, I want you to watch this whole video again, because I can't tell you how much this kind of information has helped so many people in our coaching program. From, it just saved them from so much wasted time and heartbreak. It's really incredible. So you're looking, if you want the kind of person who's really going to be marriage-minded or commitment-minded, you want to look for someone who admires his married friends. He may be talking about his married friends or his committed friends, and he may even be a little jealous of their relationship, because he's talking about this is what he wants. He sees love in action, and he knows that it's good, and he wants it for himself. And someone who perhaps is more religious or more spiritual in their practice, and who looks at marriage as a good thing. This is a guy who's marriage material. Now, there are obviously, I just want to say, there are obviously guys who don't fit this profile, right? Who still make really great spouses. So, I mean, this is not a deal breaker. It's just something to guide you in your selection. And certainly to guide you if you're in a relationship right now with someone who is waffling and not coming through for you. If you see that these signs are not there, you may want to take action, put the relationship on probation, actually be ready to, cut your losses and move out. And that helps the guy elevate. That helps the guy, if he can move up into being ready to commit and love you in a lasting way, it helps him commit if he feels you actually being ready to leave. And that's a whole other video. We'll have to do one on that as well. There are guys who don't fit this profile, who are still great guys, but just use these tips to be more discerning about if you are choosing someone. I like people to be on a dating program of 3, to date 3 people casually at the same time without too much sex, no intercourse. Kissing and canoodling is okay, and that way you don't kind of fall into something. And then you can actually look at the 3 guys you're dating and decide who is more likely to be the kind of committed, loving partner you really, really want. I want you to remember, most importantly, you deserve lasting, committed, passionate love. I'll say it again. You deserve lasting, committed, passionate love. And it's not necessary to be alone. It's not necessary to be suffering with someone who's not really coming through for you and meeting the dreams of your heart. So if you feel stuck in a relationship that's going nowhere, or you feel confused, or you feel like you keep choosing the wrong person almost against your own will, definitely take advantage of a free session with one of my amazing expert love mentor coaches. They are incredible. They're really something, and you can have a free 40-minute session by phone or Skype. All you need to do is go to loveiN90days, that's .com. It's loveiN90days.com, and click on the coaching tab and fill out the form and just say you came from my Facebook page or from YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. And the name of my channel is Love in 90 Days, which is all one word. Love in 90 Days, one word. There's no spaces. And hit the notification bell so that you'll find out when we have new videos, so I can be here for you. I love you, and I'll see you next week.